always work together. So let me introduce myself. I am Gciniwe Fagute. I am one of the MCs for tonight. This is Bongmenzi Dlamini. He is part of the MCing team. And before John introduces himself, we'll explain Bongmenzi just a bit. So as MTN Eswatini, one of the key pillars that we are truly passionate about is inclusivity. So we do not have any event where we do not have a sign language interpreter, so that the whole nation, with all its citizens, can enjoy tonight. Please feel free to introduce yourself.
Nami anginivuseleli igama lami ngiJohn Molelekeng kuyimfokoto lokuthi ngihlanganyele nani namuhla la as one of labo director bema proceedings. I think besashito ke Gciniwe lokuthi kufune vele silinze lokuthi we are going to participate actively. Kune task lencane nje Gciniwe ngicela sicale ngayo. I think sonke lokusiletila siawele lokuthi le event lena si organizelwe ngu MTN. MTN ke ngasho ukuthi vele is a good friend of football for 20 years so loba nebhola yakithi lengicabanga ukuthi njengaloku sila ka MTN sisekhaya ema products manengi kuyawinwa kwenteka lokho nalokho but nje kune task lencane lengacela ukuthi sesiyende quickly 30 seconds ngokuthi nje uthathele icingo lakho ngewadi lokuthi kutawendekani it's wise lokuthi ulithathele icingo lakho then uthi ngekulithatha ubhale nje two things let's say ngcondvweni yakho I think in 30 seconds 25 counting.
Please, let's really keep it festive. Let it be positive things that excite you. Please take your phones. John, is that siyanbona bandla maningabambisani nabo MC. Kusene kukuhambela kabi. Na ungabambisani nathi. Please pick up your phone. Just write two things that are coming into mind.
Yes.
Okay.
Two things let occupy ingqondo yakho lokusikhuluma. I should think sesi balile Gciniwe. I should think sesicedzile. Okay. It's not a competition kude lo stack winner. Lokhu ke sesikhonile ukuthi sithuse le tinvo la tingcondweni tethu sitishiye kula ma gadgets. I think we are ready to start.
Oh wow. I'd like to believe that even our viewers that are joining us at home from all our social media platforms, it could be Facebook, it could be Twitter, it could be our Instagram page or YouTube page actually, you have done the same. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of this event. And Guma viewers etu emakaya, John, the beautiful thing is that we shall reward you for being a part of this. So stay tuned. We have 5 amazing things to give away. So as long as you stay tuned and you're watching and participating from home, sitohamba nawe and make sure that you don't stay behind. So maybe, John, let's honor protocol. So that it's now we retain this MC function for role for the couple of years. Okay. We would like to honor and appreciate the presence of the Honorable Minister. Minister Mabulala Masego is representing the Minister for Sports, Youth and Culture, who could not be with us this evening. Siyabonga Ndvuna, and thank you for being a part of sports in the kingdom.
Yes, Sashaya Tandla. Sipinze simukele na director Ministry of Sports babesi Hlongonyane etandleni.
We would also like to welcome the man that is the boss and the leader of the ship called MTN Eswatini and his executive Babewandile Mjali.
Simukele na president wethu ekhaya ibholeni Eswatini babe Peter Smelane. Same goes for his chief executive, Babe Frederick Mgomezulu.
We would also like to welcome and appreciate the chairman of PLE Eswatini and the board of governors and their chief executive, Babe Kenneth Makanya.
We also have board members aga PLE nawo manyendi siyawemukela ngebunyendi bawo.
We'd also like to honor part of the reason that we are here tonight, the actual teams, the management and the players of the champions for both the Premier and the First Division, Royal Leopards and 7 Dreams FC.
Sigcine ngokumukela members of the 4th Estate, imedia yethu lekhona.
Well, I think we're done with the protocol. Honorable Minister, at this point, maybe let's please welcome Umfundisi, who is also the head of corporate affairs at MTN Eswatini. He shall just do a brief prayer. and officially then kick off the program for this evening.
Just to say a scripture that we'll just pray upon, Proverbs 14, verse 23. The Bible records that all hard work brings profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. We are here tonight to celebrate hard work. We are here tonight to celebrate excellence. We want to say congratulations to all the teams who have used their God-given talents, and that's the reason why we are here tonight. Shall we just pray and thank God for having led us to this point? Our Father and our God, we just want to give you thanks for the gift of life. Thank you, Jehovah God, for your blessing. We want to thank you for this function tonight. We invite your presence, Lord, even as we continue with the proceedings tonight. We thank you for all the teams. We thank you for our leaders. We thank you for the governing body of football in this country. We thank you, Jehovah God, for all the stakeholders who have made this a success. We want to pray a special blessing over the proceedings and your covering and your blessing over everything that will happen in this place. We give you glory and honor because your word says every good and perfect gift comes from you. We therefore declare your blessing in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you so much, Mshayeli Ntandla Umfundisi. Every good and perfect thing comes from God. And tonight we're going to celebrate the gift that God has given to our soccer players. We're going to celebrate every little thing that every one of us is doing towards making football eswatini kokuthi idlondlobale iqhubeke iye embili.
Siyabonga kakhulu kulesikhathi sanyalo ngicabanga ukuthi sisakhuluma ngecelebrate ama gifts. We also have to celebrate talent. Nasikhuluma ngemidlalo webhola ngicabanga ukuthi italent ngilenye lebamgcoka kakhulu la ekhaya eSwatini ke sinenhlanhla ukuthi kune sport lesisha lesesivelile amongst lamanye la khona i-tech ball. I-tech ball ke ngicabanga ukuthi sebayibonile kumbe labanyendi ema teamini bo Mfani futhi Taribo Bhembe who's the president, Bolinda Dlamini who's the technical director, Bonolwazi I think bona they are doing the PR ku promoter le sport. Sport lesicabanga ukuthi siyasita nakulama players nje ukuthi you have the table you play but kakhulu suke sibuka nje ukuthi how skillful are you as a player. Ukhona ke lo tawuchamuka ka tech ball bambita ngaZizu cabanga ukuthi ligama lelisuka kuZinedine Zidane cela ukuthi Zizu ubuye ngembili utosikhombisa nje ukuthi lama skills lesikhuluma ngawo nale talent lesi celebrate ako lebeka sithandazelayo nababenhleko engabe imvelelo ngasikhombisa kona.
Now put your hands together. Siyakushiya inkosi la stage wena nomntu utolika le tech. Asambe Dlamini, asambe ungaze nje. Uvelelwe lishwa so interpreter ku tech ball. But tech ball, please put your hands together and welcome them as they show us their talent and skill.
Letandla zizwe ngicabanga ukuthi sasibonile ke ukuthi nasikhuluma ngetalent emidlalweni webhola sikhuluma ngani mana ngathi ke nasimchaza yena as a player ngoba kunabo coach la I'm sure nema scouts akhona is he a young prospect is he a late bloomer but he's talented.
So, manike, usho ukuthi John kunesikhala salokuteka kaso, nasek-serious sidlala ibhola.
I wouldn't want probably to commit Gciniwe Ushido president what's in 7 years time he's taking us to the FIFA World Cup so probably we don't need such in real football.
Yo ngiyakubona nje sesilapha ke 18 years bese uthi chuphu ibeka la so uyagijima. It's like wow. But thank you so much, and we appreciate the work that they're doing. I think there's also creating excitement about football, because not all of us understand football. It took me a while to understand the offside, but when I started understanding it, it was a Bible-like moment. So some people get fascinated by seeing such and then take an interest in the sport. So siyabonga kakhulu. At this point, we will receive our welcome remarks and a voice from the key sponsor, and we'd like to really call him the key partner. Because I think MTN, when they perceive football, it's really a partnership. It's a shared vision and a shared dream to see football prosper in the country. So it gives us great pleasure to invite and welcome the CEO of MTN Eswatini, Babewandile Mjali.
Yellow. Good evening to the Honorable Minister, Sports, Youth and Culture, represented here by Minister Mabulala Masego, to the Director of Ministry, Mr. Slonyane, to the members of Parliament who are here this evening, MPs Busiso Ngumalo from Gwembis, Mandlang MPC, to the Eswatini Football Association's President, Mr. Peter Smelane, and the executive team, to Eswatini Football Association CEO, Mr. Frederick Mgometulu, to the PLE Chairman, Mr. Mark Kamakel, and your board, to the PLE CEO, Mr. Makanya, to all the PLE Board of Directors, as well as to all the Premier League teams that are represented here this evening, to the champions of the Premier League, Royal Leopards, and also to the champions of the first division, Seven Dreams FC, to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, to the media present this evening, we greet you and good evening. We wish to welcome you, first of all, on behalf of MTN, to this very important occasion. This is something that we've been looking forward to for some time now. I believe that these past 2 years, Honorable Minister, has been a challenge. We've been always wanted to do a physical event such as this, where we celebrate our excellence in football. But again, however, due to COVID-19, we're not able to do that. However, I think this year, really we are pleased that we are able to meet. And again, thanks to you, Minister, for honoring our invitation. We at MTN, we believe that each and every Liswati deserves the benefit of a modern connected life. And we at MTN and football, we believe that that is what we've achieved. We're able to connect Maswati through football across the country. And that is why we appreciate the Premier League, that we were able to have the football matches when there were then, again, spectators in the field. We were able to go around the country and have a football matches playing across the country. And I remember even during the finals, whilst we were, some of us watching the teams in Manzini, some were watching the teams as well as Downsveld, Embaga. And so really it is something that we are looking forward to. It is very important going forward, Honorable Minister, that the PLE commits that football must be reaching the four corners of Eswatini. Singagcini nje usile bhola siyibukele only in the bigger towns in Babane, Manzini, but we must also try it as much as possible to take it across the country. The sponsorship that we have enjoyed over many, many years at MTN. We are here again to commit, Honorable Minister, that we want to proceed and continue for years to come. Football has really played a very important role for us at MTN over the many years, and I believe that with the partnerships that we will see going forward, we'll continue to make this partnership to be stronger going forward. I know sometimes we might differ with regards to the sponsorship amounts, but I think the principle is still the same. We want to just make sure that there's excellence in football, that football continues to be the main sport in the kingdom, and we at MTN want to associate ourselves with a sport such as football. So really an appreciation to the PLE, an appreciation again as well to Football Association of Eswatini for working with us at MTN. We believe that this partnership and marriage that we've had with football in Eswatini over the many years, again, is going to continue. It's going to electrify Emaswati, give us energy in each and every part of this country, and make sure that we make football in Eswatini to be a world-class football. So that is a challenge that we're giving you, PLE, that let us lift up the standard of football in Eswatini, both in terms of the field of play as well as the administration of football. Each time I speak to Mr. Makanya, and I always challenge him that we need to see differences in the way that we administer football going forward. We cannot keep on doing the same thing and expecting different results. The way that we're going to administer football going forward is going to define the way in which we're going to produce excellent football in both in the field of play as well as in administration. So we're definitely looking forward to continued learning, as well as making sure that we upskill the leadership in each and every team. It is very important, Honourable Minister, that the Football Association takes this responsibility going forward. If you look at sports across the world which have been very successful, it is because the administration has also been excellent. People have made sure that they do the right thing in terms of leading those sports. And so we want to learn from that. And wherever we can support football, please come through with us to MTN. We'll try and bring all the resources that must come and help us to make sure that football is lifted in this kingdom. And so I'm looking forward to seeing us playing again and achieving very good results within the African continent, as well as going across into the world at large. This year we also did something different, and thanks to PLE, we also started a competition for our fans, again just to put back to our fans to say that since they've supported football for the past several months, we want them also to vote for their best player, and that has been done. I'm sure today we'll be seeing that. We wanted them to vote for the best coach. That also been done. We should be able to see that. The best goalkeeper of the year, that was done by Emaswati. And again, these are the platforms, Honourable Minister, that Football Association and the PLE must use in every event. Use these platforms which MTN has brought forward so that you can use Emaswati to vote for whatever you want to vote for. It is also an income for you, because we believe that football needs a lot of resources, a lot of money, so that it becomes also successful. So thanks to our customers for participation, and I think today we'll be seeing the results of the amount of work that we've put towards these activities. We also want to leverage, Honourable Minister, on this partnership as MTN. We do provide a number of solutions. We provide products and services to our customers, and we continue to do this over these past 23 years. MTN has been the number one provider of telecommunication services in the kingdom, and we continue to do that going forward. But it is also important to state that our expectation is that my customer must also likewise take these products and services. Nyola last end of Sisquati, which is Sitela, Sitonika sponsorships for football and any sponsors that we have in the kingdom. So really, we want to appreciate Emaswati for partnering with MTN. Our ambition in sport in Eswatini is just to see sport reaching international standards. This is very, very key, and that is why we keep on saying that let us go and copy what international people are doing so that we can uplift the standard of football and sport in the kingdom. We're also open to ideas of exploring innovative models to leverage sponsorship in women football as well. And I think we've spoken about this, and I'm glad that the CEO of the Football Association has also now reached out to say, maybe let us start focusing as well on women in football, because we have done this over many years or with our gentlemen. And so let us start looking at how we can also uplift women. We need to get to a society where both men and women are treated fairly across our kingdom. Today's award ceremony, Honorable Minister, is a presentation of us celebrating together and encouraging the players to keep working perfect in their skills and their craft, and continuously to aim for the skies. We want to believe that tomorrow we want to see them playing in the bigger teams across the world. So really, it is this is not the end of it. Your journey just becomes even more and more pronounced after what we've done in this past season. So we want to see you even prospering more and more and playing in international teams as well going forward. Sportsmanship embodies teamwork, it embodies discipline, and this is very important for us. And that is why each time we engage with PLE, Honorable Minister, we always insist that the discipline in sports is very important. As the sponsors, we want to make sure that the name of this brand is not tarnished by some of the things that we might see in the field of play. So it is important that there's discipline in the administration and also in the field of play. So it is important that we put a lot of excellence and also discipline within the sportsmanship. As we celebrate at the close of another successful season, we celebrate the great partnership that we've enjoyed with the PLE. We look forward to the launch of the new season, affording us a platform to engage with our customers at personal level whilst we drive our products and services. In particular, we've got products that I've always spoken to Mr. Kamichael and Babe Makanya about, mobile money, a very, very big platform that we've enjoyed now over the past 11 years in MTN. This product is going to help us so that when you sell tickets in the football matches, it doesn't see it as to be efficient. So mobile money is a platform that we've been challenging them to take up for selling of tickets as well as administration as well. We also provide data services to our customers. We will provide data for the football fraternity. And it's also important for us to start looking at the partnerships around streaming of live soccer matches, as well as some of the streaming of some of the videos that we generate during the matches. We have a platform called Ayoba. Ayoba is a platform that we've been having at MTN for many years now. It is a platform that is also going to be used in voting in football, but also more than anything, it will also help us to unify some of the teams that we have in PLE, and also use that platform for the benefit of making sure that we disseminate information around football in the kingdom. I believe that the fans are excited about what is coming today, and also looking forward to the next season. We're definitely confident, Honorable Minister, in our involvement in football, and we must commit that we'll continue to support football going forward, to elevate the sport in the Kingdom of Eswatini, and also to make sure that the brand of MTN becomes stronger, and it is made stronger by our commitment to football. So thank you very much, Honorable Minister, and thank you everyone. God bless you.
Thank you very much, CEO MTN Eswatini. He touched on a lot of key issues. He talked about the current, but as MTN would, and that's our culture, we also look into the future. So he talked about a lot of synergies and how we can then expand and start using our mobile money platform. He spoke about Ayoba digital content and streaming of content, because we do want to see the content. We may not all make it to the stadiums, but what the CEO is challenging us to do is that let's transcend it from just being a partnership based on how much money is exchanged, John, but translated to then what products and services can we use to move football forward. We are a techno, we are a digital company, and that's what we thrive in. Excellent products, products that move businesses and transcend what they're trying to do and bring it onto digital platforms. Thank you very much, CEO Wandile. Mshayile Ntandla, please, again.
Sibonge nalokuthi CEO ithinsile indzaba yokuthi namhla sihlangene ukuthi sto award ayi excellence. Ngicabanga ukuthi as ama players as ama teams siyakuloku ukuthi nakucala isizini nyalo nje sisesikhatsini lapho khona singathi kumbe singena ku pre-season kuba nalama hardships, but ke kuhle lokuthi MTN akagcini njenge ku sponsorisha uphinze abuye a reward. It's the day lapho khona ke sitawubongela bonke labo laba excelile esikhuluma ukuthi we are awarding excellence.
So we have come to that part of the program then, John, where we literally start doing the awarding. So the first category that we shall award this evening is the First Division Player of the Month awardees, starting from November 2021 all the way to May 2022. So we shall invite guests to come and assist us with the awarding, John, so that you know, sometimes you are funa nje ukuthi kube nalabanye bantu bakubongele sibe baningi.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think we're going to start then, and we're going to invite Babe Polycarp Dlamini, a member of the Board of Governors in PLE Eswatini, utawuhamba na Mage Happy Mavimbela, who is the head of HR at MTN Eswatini. Ngicela nibashayele tandla as they come.
Labanye lestabashayela tandla basetanga embili ngicabanga ukuthi ngilama players la excelile lokho kubonakala ngeke ukuthi nakuphela inyanga ba nominate noma bathole ukuthi sebaya awardwa ukuthi babe ma players of the month ka National First Division. Ngicela ukuthi ezingibabita labadlali bavele nje balandzelane betenge embili ngicabanga ukuthi tandla tita abapheketela kunamkhabela phila lokuqhamuka ku 7 Dreams ngicela ukuthi ubuye phila mkhabela. Ulandzelwa nguMakhubu Sifiso wa December ke yena udlalela iNsingizini Hotspurs. Amlandzele Dladla Themba iNsingizini again January 2022. Kubuye Philani Nhleko solo iNsingizini February 2022. Nga March kubuya Sithole Thabiso Hlatikhulu Tycoons eMathayithayi. Alandzelwe nguDlamini Sandile 7 Dreams April 2022. Lakhi kuthi angasisho lesibongo sakhe ngoba wemadlenya Lakhi Gametse. Yeah. Okay. Sicale ngamkhabela phila we 7 Dreams salandzela ngaMakhubu Sifiso weNsingizini kwaphindze kwaba iNsingizini ngaDladla Themba kwaphindze futhi kwaba iNsingizini ngaNhleko Philane walandzelwa nguThabiso Sithole weHlatikhulu Tycoons kwaba naDlamini Sandile 7 Dreams kwabe sekuba na Gametse Lakhi weMadlenya FC.
We welcome Phila Nhleko.
INsingizini Hotspurs. Oh, okay. As they go. Okay. Sand. You scored 16. 16. 16. Wow. Top goal scorer. Yes, okay. Sandile, Dlamini 7 Dreams. Tata Sandi. We do have players labangasiba Gametse. Okay, elolandzelako ngu Gametse Lakhi weMadlenya FC.
Nibashayele tandla, nitithakasele tandla as we continue to encourage them. Those, ladies and gentlemen, where they were awardees, Aga First Division, sibashayele nje tandla kakhulu, they are looking prim and proper. Siyabonga Babe Mage Mavimbela, and thank you, Babe Dlamini. So there's a question John was asking. Ukuthi na ungasiwa ka Gametse uyayidlalela ini Madlenya FC?
Sengitfolile kuye Gametse Lakhi ukuthi no kuyenteka lokho ukuthi ungabiwa ka Gametse, but if u good uyakhona lokuthi ubreak into the first team but nje kukhulu lokuthi vele ngazuthi imadlenya yona.
Ma, we learn every day. We learn every day. Sesiyadi ukuthi kaMadlenya sibakhona bakaFakuthi. Not a bad surname. Congratulations, gentlemen. Siyabonga kakhulu for you constantly harnessing your talent. At this point, it gives us great pleasure to welcome Mr. Mark Carmichael, who really needs no introduction in football. Talk about a person that understands Ebola from all angles of it, from playing it to administering it, to managing it, to growing it, to funding it, to going down and falling with it, to getting up with it even as it does. Mshayele Ntandlabo, Babeka Michael, this is the chairman.
Of the Premier League of Eswatini, I think Babeka Michael, as a young boy, I used to watch Denver Sundowns then. When I think Bo Slabani Bebane Hlelo over the past weekend, Bekoluma Shoes Bennett, he did mention that you're one of the fastest players. I hope.
Asitholele bola yateka. Over to you, Mr. Chairman.
The good old days. Honorable Minister, Babe Masego. Personally, ngiyabonga ukuthi ube khona because I'm happy you're a football person. Director of Sports, Babe wethu. Sikubona njalo njalo, siyabonga nawe ube khona. MTN CEO, our father, who art in football. Your board, management, and your wonderful staff. President of IFA, Babe Samora. We go back a long way. We used to play together. Unfortunately, I retired first, even though he's older than me. Our Roger Miller and your wonderful EXCO, we welcome you, IFA. PLE EXCO, our third year in office, very difficult, very rocky. No fans, no Somhlolo, but certainly I commend you and I commend my staff as well, the people we don't see move. Labenda domsebendi ubengiwo, size sibe la lamhla. I take my hat off to you. Football clubs, I can't even begin to give you praise. Inhlanhla nami ngiphathwe club, and we know the challenges lakhona. And siyabonga nje kakhulu ukuthi niqhubeke ngalo msebenzi lo madingo. A thankless job when you're a club owner, very expensive job. But we get the satisfaction on days like this, occasions like this. And kunibona ninebadlali nikhula. Niqhubeke embili. Ngebhola nangemsebenzi. And that's why we do what we do. It's for you kids that become men and have kids. Media, last but not least, our friends that market us so wonderfully. Nothing bad that you say about football. Everything is positive. Whether it's negative, it's positive. Siyanbong. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. Would say, okay, sangim bongelela exco wam but mhlonishwa MP in another avenue. Siyabonga nawe bekhona. All protocol observed. I'd like to take a moment before I start talking about Sometimes some people say, "Kamaikolia Shumayel." But I'd like to take a moment, maybe we honor bonke labashile kulo mnyaka. Tikatsi siyatati kutsatito letingito, but siyafisa and siyatsemba kutsi times will come back where we are laughing, happy and smiling. But singabakhohli labashile. So possibly, with your permission, I'd like to give 1 minute of silence. Maybe my watch is faster than yours. Royal Leopards, you continue to amaze. Proud of you, we're proud of your achievements. We pray you continue to raise the standards. As you get better, we all strive to match you. And we all pray and hope we beat you. But certainly an achievement that deserves a round of applause. Babem Bishop, 7 Dreams. I think it was the name that caused the champion. So Lowi Akupuga, I was joking with you, maybe it'll be 8 Dreams. But we congratulate you as well. Siyabonga. I'm not good for reading speeches. I like to talk what comes to my heart. Ngoba akhona ama-protocol ofuna uwasho. And certainly for me standing here as chairman of Premier League, what you see behind me is powerful. And for Premier League of Eswatini to have its badge side by side with an iconic badge is a remarkable achievement for Tsinebe Paul Lakai. And we value that opportunity, Babem Chan, to be side by side with MTN on a banner. It's priceless for us, and we strive as Premier League to protect your brand and uplift your brand. And this is a declaration that I make on behalf of Premier League of Eswatini as we enter our 3rd year to take your brand to greater heights and protect the image, most importantly. We are here today, Nonge, kujabula. Lamhla iphathi yethu yebhola. And we are happy to be part of these occasions. Ngoba kukhombisa umsebenzi lomuhle. It's become a custom to say, hey, we reap the fruits of our labor. And mangitala zamagul punga. What would they mean? Who started that saying? Fruits of your labor. And then possibly somebody can say, you trace it back to biblical times. Ngoba kule khatsi leta ngenge bekute bo caviar, bekute bo gourmet. Utsi uma khona lokuhle lokunako kuba ngema-fruits. And everything today, we see the winners, they're enjoying the fruits of their labor. But Iguami, as much as sikhuluma ngema-fruits, kukhona bese nami sengiyacabanga, I start thinking of something else. That I won't say is more important than the fruit. But where does the fruit come from? Because today, we are here to collect the fruit. And there's a message in what I want to say, ladies and gentlemen. Because the fruits that we are receiving today, courtesy of MTN Eswatini, Emma Fruits Leswatchwaile, over 20 years if I'm correct. Emma fruit, emma orange, lakala, amancane, amunyu kancane. Today are the biggest, sweetest oranges. And Sine's Premier League, Nebantu Bebola, we keep picking these fruits. We hear the saying that, hey, low-lying fruits. What are we talking about? Hey, my fruits la malula. But nobody talks about the tree. Lesihlahla. Mawusemncane uyodlala kagogo kunesihlahla losikhumbulako. Sihlahla lesinemthundi. Sihlahla lesinemagala lamakhulu. Umjikeni. Sihlahla le sinika umthelo. And you take that tree for granted. When it rains, it rains. Yaniselwa lesihlahla. Magusha jaliti siyasha lesihlahla. But the tree is there. The tree is there for 20 years, good people. Uma senyangibona ukuthi ngiyaphi. Lesihlahla sa MTN. Singasikhohli lesihlahla. Bantu bebhola. Siyabona nje emaveni maybe bakhuluma in agronomics or agriculture lapha khona labatiko sayisihlahla funa sifake manyolo sihlahla funa usinutse sihlahla funa usinisele. A tree, you must protect it so the goats and animals don't devour it. So I make a plea to you, Bantu Bebola. Protect the MTN tree. Water the MTN tree. Prune the MTN tree. Protect the MTN tree. So the fruits that we are enjoying today get sweeter and are more low-lying for us to enjoy. And once again, it's a glowing tribute, Babem Charlie, and through you, I'd also like to give a tribute to Ms. Fagutse. We only thank people when they are not around, and I'd like to thank her personally for being a light to football. These occasions, she makes the occasions, she uplifts the spirit, and certainly on behalf of the Premier League, we are proud to be associated with her on your behalf, Babem Charlie, to be in our presence. And we commend her for the sterling job that she does continuously. And a little secret, Babem Charlie. We've tried to rope her into the Premier League on many occasions for the value that she has. But what I'd like to say, Babem Charlie, is that obviously in the advent of club licensing and an avenue that we as Emaswati and football people need to embrace. I see my colleagues from the women's football. Certainly, we would like to explore that avenue with MTN, especially in the coming seasons when clubs are compelled to have the gender as part of our club licensing. I'm sure, certainly Mage, my sister there, probably through you, will be part and parcel of that initiative, which I believe will raise the flag for MTN as well. And when my CEO told me, hey, Chairman, black tie. And I decided, no, ngifuna nayi. Because one of the attributes, Babem Charlie, the Premier League, we are very cognizant of our social responsibility. We partnered with the Football Association on a vaccination campaign, which was very successful. And we'd like to commend the President for personally endorsing that initiative. We are involved in the Bible as well, as you probably have read, which is a social responsibility that we felt, not a responsibility, a duty. Kuhlanganisa. So we galvanize. And going forward, Babem Charlie, you probably will see gender-based violence as part of our initiative. Ngoba sinemadvodza, ingumbi, bafana, ingumbi. Tamsak, Premier League, First Division, 30 players per club. Junior level, we're talking 1,000+ players under the Premier League who we'd like to educate as well. And I implore you, Batlal, look after the ladies, coach one another, and certainly grow in strength to strength. And last but not least, through you, President, we wish our national team all the best. We are proud of your achievements, Ninelen Konalamtla. And we pray for your strength. We pray as you play for the nation. You pray for you as you uplift Emaswati. And in Jesus' holy and precious name, stay blessed. And siyabonga umsebenzi lo muhle. Badlali bebhola, baphathi bebhola. Let's be united, let's be galvanized, and we see 1 billion rising, we can say 1 million rising, ebholeni. Ngiyanibonga. Thank you. Red.
Ngaba uthi siphindze simshayele tandla chairman Babeka Michael. I think tsinze tingoni letinengi letitsinza umdlalo webhola, and he also took us through an emotional journey kule moment of silence. I think we will all recall lokuthi i-COVID-19 ebholeni kwananathi isikhathi sadile. Ngiyakhumbula nje ukuthi we had one of the coaches Gciniwe, may his soul rest in peace, Babethabo Khokhe Vilakati, a coach that bonke badlali ngicanga ukuthi bayamade. I remember at some point a president imanzini sibhetsi salwela ukuthi ithole promotion to Premier League, badlala neManchester sesipiki, icoachwa nguKoki. Ku 93 minutes I think Koki was leading 1-0, usubstitute umdlali wakhe Sox Mpendulo Dlamini. Mpendulo Dlamini fails to understand the language ya coach, uta uyagijima. Nakafika uyamthethisa Koki uthi ugijimelana ngoba ngukhokhela ukuthi udziniwe. So that was Koki.
And these are the things, as Emma fans sitting on the grandstands, we get fascinated about. Because I can imagine, Koki utu kijumelan, lo mnye uthi gijima, ngoba mina ngisafuna ukukora. So the dynamics in football are amazing. Baba Michael, thank you once again for taking us through a journey really and reconnecting us to nalasbuya khona nje ebholeni and celebrating where we are going. And just like Baba Michael speaks about football without a speech. Nathi ka MTN sinalomnye baba ekuthiwa nguMeshak Masego. So he's in marketing. He's a senior manager there. Ukhuluma ngema products aka MTN. Kulamalanga ukhuluma ngawina manje. Uyathi ngawina manje. Mina ngiyakufaka entweni.
Anyway, as I was preparing to come here, having been honored by MTN, lama products are MTN sengwati like the palm of my.
Ntwana kuwina manje siwinisa 2 million.
Yes.
Ma point licingo lakho. Uthi nje 79. Mina ngiyanifaka entweni. Ngiyanifaka shem ningangisola kulokunye. Ngiyanifaka entweni. Ilula le. So lo babe lo ngibabe maswidi ka MTN lo tawo. Nakahamba nje lamangweni bambuta uthi winisani kulamalanga. Akawinisa uthi si. Usebenzela marketing. So we currently have a campaign called Wina Manje. Babeka Michael, we are not only saying MTN you benefit through football. Naloko uthi nje ukhasmende lethu. Le campaign yethu ngawane emalangeni nje. Once you buy a bundle or you load airtime, kwaba ngetulu kwa 1 lilangeni. That's a point. And as you accumulate points, siwinisa daily, kama bo 500 MB, bo weekly, monthly, siyethi izumbulweni tabo 100,000, bo 500,000 siyawinisa. One emalangeni mhlobo wami. Thank me later. Basho njalo ku social media. Thank me later. Ningathi ka nginifaka ngentweni wina
Manje.
faka umbuto emakhaya sifake lenye igift.
Sine pop-up quiz yetfu lencabanga ukuthi njengaloku si-streamer live kukhona nalabasibukela emakhaya kune initiative lecalwe ngu-MTN ngekubambisana na PLE sibuta nje ukuthi kodwa le initiative lena icale nini lokusho ukuthi lapho ekhaya mbukelo ngasiniketa nje i-date imphendvulo yakho ke awuyibhekisi lakithi uyibhekisa kuma social media platforms aka MTN. That's the first question.
Oh yes. Futhi ma uthi data uthenga ibundle one emalangeni lipointi linye. Yeah. Uyangibuka nje Mzolo awuyendle mbe ngishoko. Ubeka kungibuka. Angathi utangimixa ngani le dineni. At this point, Mzolo. Umzolo bathatha ukudlala. Uphanja above your weight Mzolo bese awusadlali lapho ba game ekuwina manje. Dulile Mzolo uyangibona bana makhe. Uchilo kube mandi. Baba Meshak Masego, please join us. And we'd also like to invite Babe Chuluga Gamete Wamadlenya, who will represent the PLE. We are moving on, John, to the next awards. The category now is Emma Player of the Month, but this time Sitabesega Premier League. Ngicela nibashayele tandla baseta. Nitambona nje baba maswidi ukuthi ngimuphi la babili.
Kuma players etfu ka Premier League lo be player of the month nga November sabe lo nzinisa babane Highlanders ngicela ukuthi utenge mbili simshayile tandla alandzelwe ngu Junior Makagula Royal Leopards ngicela ukuthi nawe Junior utenge mbili kube na January 2022 kuna Shabalala Khanya Kwezwe babane Highlanders ngicela ukuthi nawe Khanya Kwezwe utenge mbili Cabanga ukuthi Junior ungajika uphinze ubuye because uphinze wavela nga February 2022 Junior Makagula Royal Leopards. Nga March kuna Sandile Gametse naye simshayile tandla abiye ngembili. Okay. April sina Wanda Nhleko na Wanda ngicela ukuthi simshayile tandla ezaseta ngembili. Kube na Pupu banele Sikhonze Mbabane Swallows alandzelwe ngumkhonvo Philani kuMbabane Highlanders June 2022 uJunior Makagula lesimbonako lebekathatha iaward yakhe. Congratulations Junior. Khanya Kwezwe Mbabane Highlanders January 2022 Player of the Month. Sandile Gametse, the man they call Saviola, Mina ke ngithi is the conveyor belt of goals. Nasikhuluma ngebhola yethu. He scores goals like nobody's business. So, ulandzelwa ngu Wanda Samba Jive Nhleko. Cabanga ukuthi Wanda sitawukhumbula lokho ukuthi nayiqala isizini yakhe he was neither here nor there, but wathi nasakhona wavela sabona ukuthi Wanda sokhona. Cabanga ukuthi uyati deserve litandla Wanda ezasayithatha iaward yakhe. Cabanga ukuthi Wanda, you will also do the honors in the absence of Banele Busikhonze. Sicele Wanda ukuthi umthathele jersey number 11. Yes. Lo landzelako, once beaten, twice shy, but Junior is not shy. For the second time, Junior, you are called to the podium. Uyothatha i-player of the month yakho. Kugcina Philani Mkhonfo, Mbabane Highlanders, simshayile tandla ezasathatha i-award yakhe. Ngiboke badlali bethu laba labadlala at the highest level ku local football. Ngicabanga ukuthi nasikhuluma ukuthi is award ay excellence. Bebalanze logo loku deserve ama performances abo. And chairman utsinze indzaba la usakhuluma, I think sonke sibantu bebhola kufanele sivumelane ngento yinye. Siyibonge i-technical bench ye Royal Leopards for changing the identity gciniwe ye Royal Leopards. Okay. Royal Leopards, when you date back, they still are.
Oh.
Benabo Victor Mtukulu Mtsetfa, inabo Moses Malombo Dlamini, Bondumiso Mamba. Le bola beyidlala layo vele beye Royal Leopards, but they've changed their identity. Yes. And they've also brought color.
Oh.
Caleb, Fash, Dennis, Mpigeleli, etc.
Lokala basima yellow bone, you mean skill?
Mzoro knows well.
Sibalo sami mzoro. Sathola nebholeni labzoro. Ngithi nje angisho bandla ukuthi president ngametha last year mzoro wagcina konkhulumisa that day uphinze uyakuvusela la. Ngithi yathi mzoro ngijwayela kabi grand. Hey that. Hayi bomzoro. No follow through. Angathi ebholeni ukhona njani? Zero follow through. Ungqina la kini nangiphuma siyangisapha phinze uyangivusela Mzoro please move on.
I think Gciniwe Fash and the rest of the technical team, they need to work on his finishing.
Thank you. Mlolen lomfana Fash. Good zembini. Thank you very much Babe Masego. Babe Kamete, thank you as well for joining us for that. Sitau invite Babe Rudolph Matenjwa. Babe Matenjwa will join us when we award the runners up for the PLE First Division and I think as well for a premier. Ngicela nimshayele itandla. Siyabonga kakhulu.
Siyabonga, ngicabanga ukuthi nyalo lesitaba cela la umdlalo webhola umnanzi ngalo ukuthi noma ngabe awu excel kumbe inside the field of play I-behavior I think ngilenye le awardwako emidlalweni webhola. Sitawukhuluma nge-team lengingasho ukuthi nasikhuluma nje in terms of fair play. I-Rangers, they were always playing fairly. Siyacela ke ema representatives e-Rangers ukuthi abuye ngembili. Siphinze sibuke nabo Rafela. Kulukhuni ke kuba ngirafela ngoba bathina ungirafela nawe ende kabi. Bonke labantu bayabona. But when a referee does well, bancane laba laba recognizeako. I think bo Rafaela they take the pressure yemidlalo webhola naloko ukuthi ke bantu lekufanele abakhona ukuthi ba-apply umthetho as is baphindze bente lama interpretations there and there. Thina sima fans sibukela ngetinhlitiyo nje ukuthi team yethu sifuna iwine as understand ukuthi nasushaya ngomoya so wetfana offside, but Rafaela makes that call. Cabanga ukuthi siyabonga lokho ukuthi nabo bayathola ke lawo ma awards lawo. Uphindze ke kube na labatawutfola ema awards ku assistant referee of the tournament. Bengibitile i-Rangers ku Rafaela kunasi Phepho Celmusa bese ku assistant referee of the tournament kutatfala Banele. Ngicela sibashayele tandla. Sishayele tandla Celmusa Phepho, referee of the tournament. Fair play. Okay. Rangers. Yes, i-Rangers ngiyoke lethatha i-Fair Play Award lokusho ukuthi nje bese ngishido ukuthi i-Rangers noma ngabe bayadliwa akwendeke lokho ukuthi ukhanze ukuthi noma Rafaela sebamkhulumisa kabi noma kumbe sebayakhahlela abantu nje labafela aba i-Rangers team yaseshiselweni asiyishayele intandla ukuthi ithathe leyo fair play yabo. Okay,
Siyabonga.
Referee of the tournament Phepho Celmusa shito ngathi he's the man lokhona ku understand agciniwe ibhola hayi ngekuyibukela kuphela nange kuyi-apply nje emthethweni. Yes, siyakubongela Phepho, ngicela simshayele tandla once again. Sekulandzela ke assistant referee of the tournament Tfala Banele, ngicela naye simshayele tandla. Mane angathi gciniwe sike sakhuluma ngebhola la, I'm not sure of your understanding ngoba itolo besikhuluma ngabo linesmen, but this one is the assistant referee. Angathi lokho ukuthi wela ngakuphi, but
Now I don't have understanding of ibhola yena buckets John. John, I'm a player.
yeah.
Yeah, John, nghlupha ukuthi awuzangumema kuleli hlelo lwakho. Ngiyayidlala ibhola bayangadla ngaphandle. Asikubonge kakhulu Baba Mathenjwa. Thank you for joining us, Baba, and thank you for helping us to award the 3 awardees we've just seen. Uyangbuta referee of the season ukuthi ngikwendeni na kuloko hlelo lokudwetshiwe lokubona lokho.
Yeah.
Uthi akwendeni. Ngithi ufuna ukubeka ekhaya ebonzeni.
Yeah, he has to keep it.
Yeah, mina nemva imgcoka le.
Yeah, he has to keep it.
Imgcoka le, but ngibonile lokuthi ungirafela ngoba makafika la ceni kwami nangithi sawubona. Ngishaya le serious
red card.
Yeah, phosa
Cishe
ngishaya
kwaphuma
red
red
card.
card, yeah.
Ngabona ukuthi Rafela. But congratulations, and we appreciate the msebenzi wentu abo Rafela.
Yes.
Ema female referees now akule category le.
Akhona ema female referees egciniwe siyathemba futhi siyakholelwa njengaloku bekakhuluma CEO ngicabanga ukuthi uthinzela point lelimcoka, and it's not just us in the kingdom kuphela umhlaba wonke nje ngicabanga ukuthi indzaba yebhola yabo make ngilenye lese kufanele ukuthi vele si encourage babuye nabo nangabe badlalile ba awardwe ngoba nabo baya excel lapho basuke badlala khona. I think
Absolutely
case in
true.
point we have a team from South Africa ibanyana banyana. I think babuye ne Ngomishi Africa Cup.
Sibabongela.
Nathi sinesithebe.
Awungiyasathi isithebe.
Yes.
Sathi kahle. No, siyethemba ukuthi even as I think the chair was speaking, he mentioned that in the house we have women football as well. And we do commend our women for all they do to support football. At this point, we have an amazing, talented young man. And if you don't have his CD, there's Ngiyakudawuta nje as a musician, number 1. But 2, ngiyakudoubt ukuthi uliswati ngoba mina ngathi ukuthi amaswati ayasupportana. So please make sure that you support this young man. He has won awards. He has lifted spirits. He has carried us as we were driving in our cars. So you know who I am going to introduce. He is very loved and celebrated for what he does when he picks up a saxophone. So ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy and welcome Fagazi Samuels. Nomang Samuels, nomang Samuels. Either or. Yeah. Muel. No, kuyathi wafunza apha ehappy. Thina lesafunza ngamanzini it's Samuels. Okay. Hayi Samueli. No. Akusike loyo. Awusuye umuntu ambona nakusuye Samuel lo. Samuels. Okay. Right.
Sure.
nize nimushayele tandla. Do you have another question for the viewers at home, you think?
Not yet, Gciniwe.
Okay.
I think at this point in time, we just need to speak to you. It's your birthday today.
Oh,
And we've got
Mzoro.
a surprise. Yeah, we've got a surprise for you, Gciniwe, on your birthday. Someone will come forward to sing you a happy birthday song. I'm sure there'll be a cake as well.
Please. Akube nelicingo lelishuthako lapha ka MTN. Please, this is Nike nathi utawusuka umlo bese uyakwanila anese nathi. Ha, nangumzoro. Ha, bamcomisa Mzoro. Zona bagalelisa Mzoro. Ha.
Mzolo, are you singing the birthday song?
Oh, this is so sweet. Oh my God, a whole team. Oh, manin ngangifuni phela kukhala ngifake makeup. Oh,
Gciniwe, I think that's the color. Lebe ngikhuluma ngayo lobo uyibuta. This is the color.
Jody, are you getting this? What? Oh, Mzoro. Ayishintsha yonke lento. Ngapropose Mzoro angabacela ekhaya.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy PLE. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. You now. How old are you now? Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Thank you so much, and a cake for you. Gciniwe. Cabanga ukuthi lesingakusho Gciniwe. As the team was here, bahlabela le happy birthday song. Ngicabanga nje just one phrase. It's the staff of champions.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. I'm truly humbled. Ngiyabonga kakhulu, 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 kakhulu. Mzoro, no, lalela. Ngibashayile ekhaya, nginyalo mangihlala phansi ngabatshela. Ngimtholile. Hayi nguwe Mzoro. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we will invite another man that is leading with excellence. He is leading in a trying time. I think if you're leading football in this season, and with all that is happening, that for me is a true test of your leadership and the ability to captain a ship, even though kunetinkinga nje John. And I think you know exactly who I am speaking to. I'm speaking to the president of Football Eswatini, Babe Peter Simelane.
Yes, our president Babe Simelane lengicabanga ukuthi nasikhuluma ngapresident lengicabanga ukuthi ulandzela lomnye president lebekadlale ibhola na Babe Simelane. I think he played football, udlale ngisho zakhe Babe Simelane. So ungambuki president namuhla, I think he knows football. Ngicela simshayele tandla Babe Simelane asedanga embili.
Angathi ukuthi ngibani la ngangi-adjustela la. Uyabona ke disadvantage yokuba mutse. you program directors. Ngibabonile nje. Khona la labahlangene ngako. I don't know lokuthi yini le bahlanganisile, but there is one thing which is common about them. Gciniwe ngiyamati ke siqhamuka khashane thina naye. Ngelinye ilanga kwakune event lefana nale. Sesiyacela ukuthi akasithandazele phela sivulele le event etc. So yathandaza ke ucela uNkulunkulu ukuthi njoba sesidlile, sesikhulumile, sesiyahamba, hamba nathi. So yamkhuda ke lo mnye program director, hayi kahle phela wena. Ngikhathi siqala le program uthi ethula wena, ngidukisa sathane mina la. Nanyalo nje solo yamuva nje praise Mzoro uthe June mathola lo 2 wema award wathi sengihamba nanangu na Junior akakhohlwe nangu Mzoro. So niyambona ke naye ke John uthi John hey iRangers ithole iFair Play Award uthi ke hayi phela bebaluza fairly. Honorable Minister of Sport, Culture and Youth Affairs, Director of Sport, MTN CEO, your board, management and staff, Executive Committee of Eswatini Football Association, Chairman, Executive Committee and Board of Governors of the Premier League of Eswatini, football clubs and the entire football family, all media stables, all protocol observed, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I am honored and humbled at this massive compliment and opportunity on behalf of the Executive Committee of Eswatini Football Association and the football family to address this ceremony to decorate the exceptional personalities, teams and organization of the recently accomplished MTN Premier League and National First Division for 2021-2022 season. I consequently, from the onset, would like to express our candid distinction to MTN for the customary generous sponsorship and investment accorded to our national senior leagues. Football has just emerged from very life-threatening 2-year period, particularly the rampant of COVID-19 threat. During the period, other than international football, domestically only the MTN leagues were implemented. Football therefore salute you, MTN, as the football family has remained connected everywhere. Even the good international exploits of the senior national team, Sihlangu, are to a great extent owed to this enduring connectivity. Honorable Minister, ladies and gentlemen, we therefore thrilled that MTN has been and still continues to be the principal driver and partner in the development of the game at the highest level, which for our lower leagues, which have just returned to action this year, always look up to. A couple of developments still continue to take place in football, particularly the strong drive towards a technology-driven sport. These developments emerge to aid us to professionalize and instill a good foundation for a better commercialized sport. We cannot afford to trail the world, hence we need to keep pace with the global football developments and the good opportunities they present. We therefore would like to congratulate you, PLE Chairman and your Executive Committee for the engagement of the CEO to upscale the administration and governance of the PLE organization. In this regard, we appeal for all stakeholders to support him as he steers the administration of the PLE. Honorable Minister, football express its gratitude and recognition of the significant impact expended by government through the Minister of Sport, Culture and Youth Affairs in the game of football. We are even humbled by your continual stewardship and presence in our activities. We once again take this moment to congratulate the chairman, the executive committee, the board of governors and staff of the PLE for successfully implementing the league competitions, an indicator of which is in this very ceremony. Well, we have converged here for the decoration of those who excelled in the 2021-2022 season. Therefore, we would like to applaud the winners of the various prizes at stake. A special congratulatory note goes to the champions of the two leagues, the Royal Leopards FC for the Premier League and Seven Dreams for the National First Division League as Bishop. Siyathemba ukuthi Bishop will start today praying for the new season because it's going to be a hard and tough season because they are still new in the Premier League. I remember there was a team, lengiyatiko bebathi yimanzini Seabirds. Ifika ka first division, yadlala games in first round being number 1. It's only 5 points, but yarelegated ngoba izange imthole lo 5 points. So you can see how difficult it is. We of course salute all the other teams that ensured a fierce competition. You can all attest to that. This has been a tough season for many. We cannot ignore the crucial roles played by the football club's leaders, administrators, competitions personnel, coaches, referees, and spectators, all of whom we salute for their great contribution to this success. To the media remained the mainstay for the marketing of matches and events and the general business of football, to which we applaud. We are therefore looking forward to a better season, especially as the COVID-19 environment has significantly improved. With the league due to commence just about their normal calendar, which is a joy after 2 years of start and stops. Finally, MTN, we salute you and cherish your investment in football. Siyabonga, MTN CEO, well done. And ngive nje upledge ukuthi this partnership will continue, will go a long way for many years. Siyabonga kuloko, well done, and I need to reward you for that. I just give you a day off tomorrow, so don't come to work. What's ubazuba qiniwe. Good success uzobungeko. As I said that we salute and cherish your investment in football. Best wishes to the rest of the business. I thank you. God bless you all.
Siyabonga Baba, because your leadership is fun. I'm happy following a leader that makes me laugh. Equally, but thank you so much, President. It is always a pleasure to work with you, and it is always a pleasure. CEO, thank you. President, CEO. John.
Yeah, I think Qiniwe kufuna simbonge President ngekuthi not only is he leading but he's also attending. Sibonile nayidlala national team kuKhosafa President ukuthi he went down to Durban with the boys giving support kubonga lokho President ngoba siphinze sakuva President on record usho ukuthi national team yethu in 7 years time singaqala simaswati sicabange lokho ukuthi sitayenda iappearance either AFCON or World Cup. Ngicabanga ukuthi mina President liphupho lesingakhona achieve leli as long as sibambisana sinalaba sisekelako ema sponsors nema partners lafana nabo MTN sikhona understand ukuthi ema players inside the field of play apart from the coaching what they need is motivation. Sethemba nje president ukuthi njengaloku babuyile ema calculators akasebenta they will get their juice batokhona lokuthi bachubeke nalomsebenzi lomuhle labawendako.
Shayela Ntandla John kuleli phutho lekugcina nimshayele nje kakhulu. Serious advocacy work there, John. Thank you.
It has to be.
Yes. So la ufuna ubutumbuto labasemakhaya John no. Awusiba bemasuti
We
njenga
do have a pop-up
Okay.
question Gciniwe.
Okay.
Sibute first question lapho khona besibute ukuthi le initiative ya MTN na PLE icale nini. I think the second question imbukele ekhaya sifuna ke nyalo kubuta kwekuthi engabe le initiative lesikhuluma ngayo ingani. What is this initiative about? That's my second question.
You see, you can be a giving man as well. So we are winning, Sir John. Please participate. Put your answer on the chat on all our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And we said we have 5, 2 down, 3 to go. At this point, please help me welcome 2 guests that are going to help us. Sito Awada, Coach of the Season, Waga First Division, and the PRO of the Season, Waga First Division. Sito invita Babesive Mamba, who is the acting financial director and finance officer at MTN Eswatini, Ngulo Babelo Ngishana Imali, ahambe na CEO we PLE Kenneth Makanya. Nenda ngathi nathi bonke bo CFO abanikani imali bantu bakethu. Show me a CFO lo phana imali, I will give you 10,000 cash. But we love him that way because this man is responsible for making sure kwekuthi nalokufuna kude kuwe Shemeni kuyawela kufike ngakuwe. So kube nje ushaya kakhulu Ntandla Shemeni. Akubone sive ukuthi uya congratulate and appreciating. Thank you gentlemen for joining us. John, over to you.
Ku Pro of the Year First Division sinampikeleli Dlamini when Singizini Hotspurs. Ku Coach of the Tournament First Division I need not say the surname kuna William Wemadlenya.
Shayele coach, my coach, nimshayele Ntandla kakhulu as he comes.
Umpikeleli Dlamini Singizini Hotspurs.
It's okay, we'll wait for the coach. Shayele Ntandla coach as he comes is the coach of the season for a First Division.
Ngisho ngathi nasicala la Gciniwe uphixile but ke I think ezikhamba lesikhathi I'll be proven right. William wakagametse ubuya kuMadlenya FC.
Madlenya FC. Shayele Ntandla wa Madlenya Ntandla. He is the coach of the season for a First Division. We're moving on to the pro of the season.
Dlamini Mpikeleli Singizini Hotspurs.
Shayele Ntandla Wankosi. And congratulating him.
Angathi mani pro ukuthi kunsingizini kuhambe kwase sekulahleka kuphi ngoba insingizini Gciniwe at some point I thought they were going to go all the way but kwagcine kungakabi kanjalo.
Kunjalo ebholeni nami bengithi Mzoro won't go all the way but he did. So bese ubamba lelithemba ukuthi ngeshare kweJordan kutawulunga. Insingizini kutayilungela abantu bakethu. Noma kanjani pro. Noma kanjani. Congratulations sir, for the wonderful work. Thank you. Thank you very much Sive. Shayele CFO Wamtandla and the CEO Babe Makanya. Thank you gentlemen for helping with that. After the next set of awards, kunendvodza lesiswenkile. Yabona ukuthi kusenge ngathi uyoshada. Ngicela nje ubone umuntu osenge ngathi uyoshada.
Akusemzoro.
Beya ngala left, ngala.
Okay. Jody.
Judy washada katheni. Khona lo mhlophe lapha ngathi ushada. Awumbone lo.
Okay, no, cha, sengimbonile.
Huh?
This man is capable.
Capable.
Maybe more than capable.
More than capable.
Is he an auntie?
Don't know.
But he's Mtura.
Silwane zemandla mduru ungethi nyalo ngisabanika appetizer ntwana. Ngisababukele look kwanyalo bacavele look nele suit. Bakubuke. Dura's on his way bandla. Udle a white blazer with a black neck crop and he has a haircut. Hayi uyababa Mdura. Cavele isicathulo. Ha. Uyeda Mdura. Mdura. Hayi baba practice amnike nemandla shisako Mdura. He needs to clear his throat. He'll be next. Utasihlekisa Mdura, that's what he's known for. Thank you Mdura for coming. There's no MTN event without you, right? Jesus. We will invite 2 other guests to come and assist us to award the next 2 categories. We will try and move faster, Sinachon. Babe Charles Matebula, please join us, Babe, from PLE. And can the Chief Technology Officer from MTN Eswatini, Babe Lindani Dlamini, join us as well. Nibashayile tandla.
Category lesi-award lakho kenyalo sibuyela ku Fair Play esigabeni saka National First Division kune Hlathikulu Tycoons. Sicela ukuthi sishayele tandla iHlathikulu Tycoons isetangembili.
Fair Play Award. Hlathikulu Tycoons.
Yes, ima tie. That's there. Yeah, tie. Thank you, Hlathikulu Tycoons, for always being gracious in defeat.
Nembala President bokhuluma liqiniso. Akakhuteki lo muntu. Akakhuteki. Thank you very much. We will swap out our technology officer Babelindani Dlamini. Nimbukisise bakangwane lona ngulolo phethe let network yakwaSwatini MTN. And we are celebrating really because MTN won the best network in Africa, beating all the other operators. So mshayile ntandla bantu bakwethu kona kuncinyane manje kuyasebenza. But never judge a book by its cover. Thank you so much, Lindani. Thank you for joining us. Can we please keep you here, Babe Charles, and welcome Babe Nhlego, our head of corporate affairs at MTN Eswatini. Lophinza bengumfundisi wethu bantu bakwethu. Sibuzisekile ka MTN in that regard. Thank you so much, Babe Nhlego, for joining us. We will move on to award the media houses, Best Print and Best Electronic Media. Bubathinza abafundisi Charles kuvamise nje kuba nendvo lenhle elandzelako.
Cabanga ukuthi igciniwe ku
Yeah, Jesus.
ku media yethu something happened. I know over the years nasifika kule category lena you'd probably expect one man.
Okay.
He calls himself Geeks.
Okay.
His name is Lwazi Dlamini. But
Simbi.
somehow he changed camps. So angati ukuthi lokho kusitshela kuthini kodwa nje ngicabanga ukuthi sine print media
Okay.
and lesibabitako after Lwazi asukile ka Times, which I think is a breeder. I think
Okay.
it's the Swazi Observer.
Oh, that's Best Print Media.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ngicela nishayele Swazi Observer tandla as a Best Print Media house. By no means does this mean the others are not doing as they should, but I think we just need to award the one that then transcends all and does over and above. Siyabonga Swazi Observer, sesike shute wena nawe. Smile for the camera. Oh, nansi shoot.
Sabelo Gwebu, sports reporter, Eswatini Observer, sibashayele tandla.
Congratulations, Swazi Observer, and thank you so much. We move to electronic media.
Ku electronic media si netindlu tetindzaba ekhaya eSwatini njengaloku sike sasho sathi le season lesisuka kiyo ayikabi isizini lemelula emidlalweni welibhola ikakhulu kade bekude ema fans gciniwe ema stadiums I think bekuma restrictions nema protocols a COVID-19 but ke tindlu tethu tetindzaba betizama lokuthi basivetele lesithombe salokwenteka etinkundleni temidlalo sine msakato ekhaya eSwatini EBIS. Lengicabanga ukuthi bona I will get a correction because sine radio bese sesiba ne TV. Kwangazuthi ke la radio bekavelile EBIS maybe should I recuse myself nase sifika ka TV.
Ndali bantu, you had nothing to do with the locating.
Yes.
Abangakuqali wena nje bita lo bitako.
Hence I am bold to say that Eswatini TV.
Yes. Congratulations
Thank
to
you.
Eswatini TV. You're doing good work, my friend. So you must be congratulated. Itathatha ngwena. John, ngolo melele Eswatini TV.
Oh, I've got nothing to do.
Ubese ngibangele phela ukuthi so tawuphenza uyithathe njani manje?
15 uyashare 555.
Oh, okay.
Shayele tandla
lesi-
Eswatini TV.
Lesingakuchaza in relation to this award ngilokweukuthi le grand prize will be shared by the three media houses lokusho ukuthi Eswatini Observer, EBIS na Eswatini TV.
Isherwa ngulama media houses hayi labantu abebantu labashutha. Ngiyabuta nje.
I think bona nabaya kuma stadiums basuka kulama media houses.
Wow, hayi ningayikhwabanisi bafana mina bese ngishaya phansi. Ibuthiwa ngimi la. Beba diver sesicoca. Ngimi nalo bhala liphepha. Ngikhipha nje lapha ukuthi observe winile ngihamba nale tidings.
Yes, but the tools are not yours.
Nawe naloku ba faithful. Asichubekeni bandla niyabona lokhu ngifaka president nabo MC labahle nje balunga kakhulu mani. But congratulations, Eswatini TV, Swazi Observer, and to all the media houses, really, we commend what you do because kuba anikho nine khona, we would not know what is happening.
Liqiniso lelo gciniwe ensisakhuluma ngayo imedia yethu ngicabanga lokuthi kumcoka lokuthi sikuvete egciniwe lokuthi imedia imcoka without imedia kungaba likhulu lokuthi si understand ukuthi kwentekalani la midlalweni yelibhola hence nabo nasesifika kuma stadiums ikhona le plea le passionate yokuthi they should always get the best seats in the house.
Asichubekele nempilo bandla. Mina bengicela you have the best. Niyahamba lapha. Makude bomosala niyababona edvute nibashuthe nibathinze. Khona lokungcono kunaloko mfana makhe. Nithola hawu kukhona.
I think ba stakeholder gciniwe lesimcoka imedia. Yes.
Ngifuna ukuhlala cenge kwa president hayi sitanicenzela. Sithi media president chairman media. No stabacenzela president babe mathebula babe Nhleko. Thank you so much for joining us. And we really commend and congratulate labacetha ku winner. At this point the man in white. Yes. Manje kuthi ingoma nje emduru vele usukume nje. Kayizini zamani emdura ngengoma bo.
Ngindivusela ikhasi endlini sanibonani. Sanibonani. Okay, ngilokuthi kwala bangakawini, kwala bawenile. Kwa ngwazi ukuthi kuthense kancane, but nje akunenzaba kudla kukhona. But nje ngingakacali nginembuto ukuthi vele isikhethe emzoro ukuthi kube nguye lo toqala leliculo. Benisho nanisukuma nje ntiyala la nitsite kubo bonke sifuna mzoro. Nini benisho mbamba. Kwafika kwayithela kwaMzoro manje kwayithela emeneni. Kwayiqala lesomhlolo yabona angithi kuya kule environment lo suka kuyothi wena ujwayelene uyabona. Kwayithatha lesomhlolo Wangikhumbuza bese kushoda imbalambala. Happy birthday nguwe Mzoro loyo. Yathi ngibonephi ukuthi Mzoro utawugilatika. Mona sinakangena afika afune ukutomela la. Afune ukutomela lana. Ngabona bonke sebabuka Mzoro. Nine nemkhesa njani Mzoro nimali usuna 44. Nine nento enjani ukuthi Ungikhumbule Mzoro sisahlabela i-choral sebancane yabona. I used to sing choral music and I used to think that nasiqala ukuhlabela uyabona because I used to watch on TV boPavarotti sicane sitawucala ngabo time to say goodbye. Uyeva Mzoro konto kanjani? Hayi bangasiniki bo time to say goodbye. Basinika lethi ingoma tikhuluma ngekuhlupheka sibancane sekubo grade 1. Labo push iskorokoro sibancane sabo 7. Ngosama korokoro nyalo lemvu ya manifesta sibancane. Sithi siyaqhubaqhubeka bo grade 5 sicanza hayi kutoba ngcono basinike letinye ingoma ucanza kutoba ngcono hayi man tiyabalisa. Waqoba amacatha amancane ngathi lenyama ithengwa nguwe. Qoba amacatha amancane ngathi lenyama ithengwa nguwe kanzi ithengwa ngubabe. Ngayokhompyutha ngale ngoma leyo overseas. Ikhona uba researcher. Sathi kuncane lokho saqhubeka saya kubo grade 7 sathi kutoba ngcono sathi siyongena sigothi siko choral but asishaya ngethi ingoma etingconywana. Safisa khanza ingoma le West. Esihlabela ngentuthwane sibadzala sika grade 7 sihlabela ngentuthwane. Hey wena ntuthwane yini uhamba unjikitela. Lo mfule bekahlabela le wabhala ngoma le what was going on in their mind nje akacabanga ibe semkhumbude amagama ebhola ema team ala kangwane uyathi khona amagama la thusa ufuna igama le team lithusa yabo Royal Leopard yabona Red Lions yabona Mbabane Highlanders bese uyafika wena Tinyosi FC hayi tawushabani funa lithusa mani ligama uyabona libe nalobu Yabo. Usabe na uyodlala uyabona udlala neBuffalo. Yabo. Usabe man. Uthi uyodlala nje uyabona nje yini insingizini uyabona yini ukuthi ungathi bagitsa sibhaca uyabona full talk ema yini vovovo. Sabe man liyathi ikwenta uve ngathi nawuyodlala uvusaba man yabo angivala amagama manayi lamanye manaya sweetie man uba confused la kangwane if you are a foreigner and you are coming to Swaziland and you are seeing the headlines ebhola uba very confused Tinyosi Sting Bull ube like manje kunani because no one knows these are teams Tinyosi Sting Bull how kangwane say headline leyo. Our standard this side is very different. It's like when you go to the stadium. Uyabona sihlangu sikahle sihamba side ehlwela. Se right masihamba sodwa. Hayi hlule defathi sibambise stadium. Leti ngoma labathi hlabelako athi hambelana labo badlali lokufuna bakwenza lapha. When you go to other countries uyabona uvo lihlule hlabela info lehambelana nale bhola yabo glory glory Man United glory bahlabela ngeglory bese labadlali bafuna kuwina. Hambela bakasomhlolo. Niyadliwa 2-0. Ngicela ukuthi banihlabelele bathi awuhlabela info lengahambela ebuke kwaze kwazazi manje kunani. How is that helping the team? Bese kuba one of my most favorite people on radio is the legend Mthetho Kam. I love his football commentary. I love it so much. He has gotten to a point where akasanitsheli kusikwendekani stadium so uyanibuta uyabo. Setseke manje lapha Mzoro waliniketa abanini to right and then the other team from right to left. Fika lapha Mthetho Kamosi nangithi ngithatha kubuka sithombe ngikubeka ngesithombe semcondo bafana basekhaya babhekisa ke khona FFU bese ke kuthi bafana bebotswana babhekisa khona edolobheni kaManzini. Utamkhanza amanzi neBurkina Faso. Sekuyasenjetwa ke manje seyiqalile igame. Phela umdlalo basibamzolo ngakuka amanzini lana. Swazi football is so entertaining. I love it. Even the commentary, because the players sometimes lange move kude nalaba katseni ke when I was growing up. Bebathi UK basena kuphela. So bebangakhona ukuthi basho lama commentator ngoba bengahluleki uzovela ukuthi usuka ke manje lapha ke. Iyalithatha ke lapha umdlalo omkhulu kakhulu UK Masina uniketa umngane wakhe. Umngane wakhe uniketa lomunye umngane wakhe. My favorite part of the commentary, though, is that time when Mteto is commentating, and I saw the Ngambamba stadium lemvoleni. Angisha is fine, but mina bataba sebangiphathele sengihambile. Ngambamba stadium, you know, he paints a very beautiful picture of what is happening in the match with a little bit of exaggeration. So you would be sure when you are listening to the commentary, he can even hear what the players and the referees are saying on the field of play. He can't. Ngambamba mina ngafe ngahlala la ngaseceleni ngambuka ngase ngibuka labadlali ngambuka abevalutho, but when he is commentating, oh my God. Ulithethe ke manje lapha Mzoro uliniketa abani ni uyamgila ke lapha umsholozi uthi Rafela yemsholozi ibuya la kimi yemzoro awubuyelana nalomsholozi so lokuqala lomdlalo ngathi niyahwilitisana uthi msholozi mina ngase nginango Mzoro uthi Mzoro mina ngase Rafela ngomsholozi uthi Rafela niphinze nobabili awubuyelana yemsholozi umdlaliselani kabi lapha lo Mzoro uthi msholozi yangase uthi buka ngikunika likhathi lelibovu ngoba uphikisa Rafela bamba lana uthi Mzoro walayeka uthi Rafela bamba nalakho nawe Mzoro. My name is Mtura. Thank you so much for having me. Oh, and yeah, I wish I could sing Gciniwe happy birthday song, but Mzoro song overtakeile. But Mzoro funa siyilungise le ndvakho le. Happy birthday Gciniwe, happy 23rd birthday. And all the best in your future. Umuntu ke lo njengagciniwe ufuna ufake bo endeavors egcine happy birthday and all the best in your future endeavors.
Mtura, please put your hands together for Mtura. If kukakwendeke ka-SBIS, EBIS baswele lota ubongele libhola. Ngisishoko ukuthi he could do it.
Yeah, Mdura will probably make the cut, and I like the fact that ngathi unale influence le tanayo. Now umvile nje maybe tinyosi to Bulldogs. I'm just thinking.
I will not look at Emagama Emma teams the same ever again. Thank you, Mdura song on Elipol. Because every time when I'm Vovovo, I'll just laugh. But it's a good team still. And there's some thinking behind the team names, Moses Shemen. Surely there's some reason Nimanzini Wanderers. No, but Leon Ibona vele bese Wanderisha la pelokshini.
Moneni Pirates.
Team yasekasi.
Denver Sundowns.
Yani moneni Pirates. Yabona nje.
Seabirds.
I see she. Say masters the more we continue. But Mtura, thank you so much. It's always good to have Mtura join. We are flexing Mtura genuinely. I don't even think I'm taking serious in life in. At this point, we will invite two gentlemen, Emalangeni Omabili, Babe Polycarp Dlamini from Ebola, Ete Ahamba, now Wandile Dlamini. He's the senior manager for our enterprise business, ka MTN. Can they join us? Sito Mogolisa, our best goal scorer, coach of the tournament, and pro of the year, ka Premier League. Nibashaile Tanta as they come. Nibashaile Malangi. Nyawabona njabeki lomabili le.
Solo siyachubeka nalokuthi si-awada yona i-excellence. Cabanga lokho ukuthi nyalo sifuna i-category ya best goalkeeper at Premier League level. It's none other than Mbabane Highlanders, short stopper. He's agile, he's acrobatic, Kanyakwezwe is the name. Cela simshayele tandla. Utawulandzelwa coach of the season Premier League. Cabanga lokho ukuthi solo sicalile ngeke ngakhuluma ngeflair, ngakhuluma ngekhala, ngakhuluma ngekushintsha kweidentity, ngangangeti ichemistry ucoach weRoyal Leopards Edwin Mathebula. It's the best goalkeeper Labane Highlanders Kanyakwezwe.
Siyabonga Kanyakwezwe, congratulations.
Ulandzelwa coach welicembu leRoyal Leopards Edwin Mathebula. iRoyal Leopards ngikhulumile ngayo ugcinile ukuthi ibhola yabo labayidlalako entertaining. When you pay to watch Royal Leopards, you get value from it. I'm not saying the other teams are following, but I respect the coach for that. Congratulations, coach.
Congratulations, Nkololonsu. Pro of the Year.
Sesifika ke ku category lenye ya PRO of the year. Lesithi thine usebenze umsebenzi lomuhle sawatfola ema team news. Satfola kwati ukuthi kwendakalani inside and outside the field of play. Lo PRO lo naphinze egcinile ngicanga ukuthi ukhonile ukuthi akwende, ukhonile nalokuthi understand lokuthi nasikhuluma ngecommunicate kule dikhathi danyalo sesikhuluma ukuthi siphila ku digital era. Ukhonile kuthepha into the platforms lawa provider go MTN wakhona kwasebenzisa to reach out Mbabane Swallows Mancoba Mabuza.
Congratulations, Michelle. Digital is the future.
Uye Mancoba Mabuza, Public Relations Officer we Mbabane Swallows. Simshayele tandla once more.
Congratulations, Robin Mabuza, Siyabonga, Mr. Dlaminis. Thank you so much for assisting us with this one. We will then invite our chairman, Babe Kamaiko. He will be joined by our senior manager, Waga Fintech, our Momo man, Babe Jody Shiva. Please join us so that we award Emma Players of the Year for both First Division and the Premier League. Please put your hands together again for them as Basi Joina.
Sitawucala nge First Division sibite iPlayer of the Year. Lengicabanga ukuthi nasikhuluma ngalomdlali loyo uku Dreamland nyalo njengaloku sikhuluma udlalela i7 Dreams ngisandile Dlamini. Sandile Dlamini, congratulations for being the player of the year. Ecenjini le 7 Dreams ushito president ukuthi letike Bishop. Ngicabanga ukuthi Sandile njengaloku ni fika ka Premier League nidasibukelisa ibhola lenhle. It's nice to have lenye team kube i7 Dreams. Angathi mdura kade.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Ngozi. Siyabongela Hlubulo. We move on to Player of the Year.
Yes, we move on to Player
Premier
of the
League.
Year, Premier League. Si awada ngawusho ukuthi umdlali lo dlale wagcama at Premier League level waba nema exploits la hlukile kunalabanye. I know lokho ukuthi ke at Premier League level I competition yakhona yahlale fierce such that now ufuna ku decide ngalesinye isikhathi kuba gray. But a decision had to be made, and it was made, and that player is Sabelo Skalin Zinisa. Mbabane Highlanders.
Ezandleni, congratulations, Skali from Babane Highlanders. He is the Player of the Year. Premier League.
Uye-ke sabe nonzimisa ngabana Highlanders lo dlale wagcama kulena season lena asiphindze simshayile tandla.
Congratulations again and again to our Player of the Year with Premier League. Chairman, can I ask you to stay on the stage? Thank you very much, Babe Shiba. Can I please swap you out for our Senior Manager, S&D Sales and Distribution, Babe Ernest Mavuso? Please join us as we look to award the top goal scorer for First Division and the Premier League. Nimshayile tandla Wangele as he joins the chairman.
Nasi khuluma ke ngema top goal scorers ngicabanga ukuthi badlali laba labenta ileague yethu ibe exciting ngoba nasiya kuma stadiums sisuke siyobukela ibhola liqiniso lelo kodwa lokufike kube mnanzi kakhulu ukubona emagoli angena and kuyajabulisa ukuthi at National First Division we have a striker lokhonile ukuthi afike kuma double figures. We have a striker losuka khona la Sandile Dlamini we 7 Dreams itali yakhe for the season ending kube 16 goals ngicela simshayile ntandla.
Congratulations,
You
God.
deserve it Nkosi. Uyakhala Sandile ukuthi ngathi sobuya kakhulu kanti phela sitho vele Sandile sathi we are awarding excellence ukusho ukuthi uexcelile Sandile ekudlaleni kwakhe ngithemba ukuthi nembishop proud to have a striker lesikhona ukuthi sishaye emagoli sengce sifike enombolweni letimbili igciniwe double figures 16. Yes.
Congratulations, Nkosi. We now award the player of top scorer, Waka Premier League.
Again, top scorer wetfu waka Premier League ngicabanga ukuthi udlale kahle kakhulu. At some point he was missing in action because of injury, but he came back full force. He managed to score a total of 26 goals. Ngicabanga ukuthi li record lelihle, strike rate lesinhle, I ratio lenhle leyo for Sandile Saviola Kametse, Young Buffaloes. And uyangkhumbuta chairman la ukuthi Saviola is one of the best in Africa ngiyavumelana naye siyabonga njalo ukuthi Khosafa isiniketile lithuba lokuthi sibukele our star players in action and ke ukhombisile Saviola ukuthi nala ekhaya eSwatini we have top strikers and I like leligama lakho Sandile lela Saviola because he used to score goals like you are doing.
Shailen Tandla Saviola, congratulating him for scoring that many goals. Siyabonga kakhulu, Chairman, and and Mavuso, thank you so much for assisting us with that. Thank you, Chairman. Can we please get assistance with the podium as we move to then have our Honorable Minister address the gathering? So at this point, we will humbly invite and ask the Director, Babes Tlongonyane, in the Ministry of Sports, Youth and Culture, Ete Atasethulela Indvuna, who is our guest speaker for tonight. Ndilani Shaile, Director Tandla, as he ascends to the podium.
Maybe gciniwe aseta director kungaba kukhumbula umbukeli ekhaya simkhumbutele ukuthi we do have the pop-up quiz lapho khona sibuta question yethu yesithathu sifuna kuva ukuthi engabe mlaleli lapho ekhaya wena lwati lwakho nga MTN na Premier League in relation to the partnership yabo lungakanani sibuta nje ukuthi le partnership lena seyihambe iminyaka lengakanani.
Siyabonga program directors. Sibonga umsebenzi lomuhle lenwendako. solo ngiqalile but ke kukhona kunye licashata nje leselona lomsebenzi solo ngiqalile niyabawinisa ema-nominees niyabawinisa angiva ngisho munye nibita wakasihlongonyane nje ukuthi shothi abekho la veni noma ngilamajaji noma ngini ngiyanisola nini-ke noko ngoba la majaji angiboni sabengakwenda lokho. Honorable Minister, lilunga leParliamente lesinalo la, MTN, CEO, President waka Football Association, CEO waka Football Association, Chairman waka PLE ne executive yakhe, CEO waka PLE, board members waka PLE, ema teams lesingawo namuhla la baka media nathi sonke bekunene siyanivusela entsambama. Libito lami ke njengoba sebashito laba labaphethe lihlelo ngakasihlongonyane sibonga. Wami umsebenzi mfishane kakhulu kutawucela nje indvuna kwekuthi ite ngembili tosishele ama remarks lengawasho. But ke ingake yethi ngembili kube beyingekho bengidambonga MTN ngibongele nema teams umsebenzi lomuhle laba wendile. But ke nakunemlomzala ekhaya kubonga kusiko kwakho kuba kwakhe sindawucela indvuna ite ngaphambili itoende ama remarks ayo siyabonga.
Program directors, Ms. Tiniwe, Fagutse Potolos, and Mr. John Molelekeng, Besekuchaktuan. Anyway, that's Chelana Sefigilelapa. Principal Secretary in the Ministry of Sports, Culture and Youth Affairs, MTN Eswatini CEO and Executive, senior government officials here in present, league champions Royal Leopards and Seven Dreams, Eswatini Sports and Recreation Council, Eswatini Football Association, President and Executive, Premier League of Eswatini, Chairman and Executive, club representatives and players, members of the media houses, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is my pleasure to join you here this evening on behalf of His Majesty's government for this MTN League's 2021-2022 prize presentation ceremony. This is not an evening for speeches, but an opportunity for us to celebrate the deserved champions of what was an exhilarating season across the Premier League and the National First Division. I will therefore be brief in my remarks to allow the champions Royal Leopards and Seven Dreams to have ample time to their respective after parties. I should begin by thanking all of you here and all football stakeholders across our beautiful land for once again working together to successfully complete the 2021-2022 season. When it began, this was a season shrouded in uncertainty as COVID-19 and various other challenges continued to cast an unwelcome shadow over our nation. And yet, despite these challenges, football once again showed its immense resilience by bringing together its shared strength to deliver a successful season. All of you here and the many other stakeholders across the country should take this immense pride in delivering this past season and ensuring that the business of football perseveres. All our efforts, however, would have been in vain without the immense and unwavering support of football and local sports long-term partner MTN Eswatini. Even though 2021-2022 season began, while there were still restrictions on the attendance of sporting events by spectators, MTN Eswatini remained steadfast in supporting local football. It is no secret that these restrictions had a negative impact on the returns for our commercial partners and made committing to sponsorship much more difficult. And yet, there has been any doubt from MTN Eswatini about maintaining this relationship with football, which is now approaching a staggering, unbroken 20 years. What we have learned over the past 2 years is that MTN Eswatini is a true and outstanding partner of local football and indeed the wider sporting fraternity in our beautiful kingdom of Eswatini. Mr. CEO, kindly allow me to express our most sincere appreciation to you and the entire MTN Eswatini family and wider MTN group for remaining committed to driving the development of football and all sport in the kingdom. I should assure you, Mr. CEO, that as a ministry mandated by His Majesty's government to create an enabling environment for sporting development in the kingdom, we are hard at work ensuring that partners like you find value in partnership with local sport. Recently, we developed national anti-doping regulations as part of a wider plan to ensure that the sporting environment in Eswatini is free of doping. Mr. CEO, we understand that for brands like MTN Eswatini, you cannot afford to partner in unclean activities. Thus, we have developed this regulation to propel us towards a safe and clean environment across all sporting activities, including football in Eswatini. I am proud to share, Mr. CEO, that these regulations have already been adopted by National Sports Association. We are also pleased to share that phase 2 of the rehabilitation of Somhlolo National Stadium is now complete. We are now hopeful that this much-loved, iconic national venue will soon be back available for local public use while we continue with our other ongoing renovations as part of efforts to modernize the stadium. We are well aware, Mr. CEO, that Somhlolo National Stadium is a favorite among local football for its many positives, including location and friendly booking fees. The stadium has also seen some of the most iconic moments in the history of the MTN leagues. And we are excited about the prospects of welcoming football back to the venue soon. Thank you. I now take this moment to congratulate the two champions we are here to celebrate this evening, Royal Leopards and Seven Dreams. The 2021-2022 season across both leagues was hugely entertaining and filled with suspense right up until the very last day. It is testimony of the quality of both leagues that the respective champions were both crowned on the very last day of the season. I therefore congratulate you, Leopard and Seven Dreams, for being cut above the rest in the hugely competitive field. You stand here tonight and deserved champions as we salute you, Royal Leopards and Seven Dreams. Now, every club will be well aware of your qualities next season, and staying on the top will definitely prove harder than getting there. I hope you are ready for that challenge ahead. I further take this moment to send out our commiserations to all those who miss out on the champions sport across both divisions, as well as those who have been relegated. Such is the nature of sport, that there will be winners and losers. What is key, however, is that we remain gracious in both victory and defeat. I challenge all those who did not have the best of season to put up their socks and try again in the upcoming season with renewed vigor. As I conclude, I wish to thank the supporters who make football and our sport what it is. Supporters make huge sacrifices, traveling across the country, supporting their clubs and buying club merchandise. As a ministry, we wish to thank all supporters for bringing life into the business of football. I further take this moment to thank all who work to ensure the smooth operations of football machinery. From MTN Eswatini, EFA and PLE staff, club officials, referees, media, police, security, and emergency services, vendors, stadia staff, thank you for serving football so diligently. I now challenge all of you in football, from players, supporters, to officials, to work together once again to deliver a spectacular 2022-2023 season. It is now my pleasure to officially crown Royal Leopard and Seven Dreams as the champions of the MTN Premier League and MTN National First Division 2021-2022, respectively. I thank you and may God bless you all. Maswati lamahle, njengoba sengivetile ukuthi awu sithunywa nguhulumende weNgwenyama kutobonga lamuhla lokuhle kangaka lesikubonako. It is a colorful and brilliant evening. So we are all so excited to be in this very historic event. Sisinje sikubonga kakhulu. MTN, we salute you. You have been with us through thin and thick. You continue to support the sporting activities in the country. So we sincerely thank you for that. Sithi nje asibonge kakhulu. This is going to take the country into another level. I-performance yesihlangu recently manifests that indeed we are heading towards the right direction. Ngicela sibashayele tandla. The mere fact that eventual winner Lega Premier League was at the very last day, it's an indication that there is competition, tight competition, and the logo siglethelwa baga MTN, asibashayele ntandla baga MTN. Besingakwenta konke le besingakwenta, but ibhola seyikhombisile ekutheni inemandla, ine unifying factor, iyasenda kokuthi noma ngasatani satane, isende kokuthi sithandzane ngokuhlangana nje ebholeni. So sithi lokho ke siyakubonga kakhulu kubaga MTN abaqhubeke balibambise livele eMaswati. Siyati kokuthi we are going through challenges these days. Kunabo COVID and the business ayisiyole kahle. But MTN uthite through thick and thin utaqhubeka abe nathi. Sithi ke siyakubonga kakhulu lokho akaqhubeke MTN alibambise livele eMaswati. Siqhubeke sibe united, siqhubeke sithandze one another, siqhubeke satane, siqhubeke sibe united as a nation. We are all united under the banner of MTN. So we thank you sincerely for that sponsorship. With those words, ladies and gentlemen, umuntu sekanga hlala phansi abongele lama team lamabili, Real Leopard and Seven Dreams, njengoba sebatawuthola umklomelo wabo. Lo tshalile uyavuna, so sesikhathi sokuthi akuvune. Thank you so much for this colorful evening. Nkulunkulu asibusise sonke, sisajika sa emakhaya, siyabonga kakhulu. Nekokuthi nje sithandaze ukuthi awu Minister waka Sports babe mathe bulunga la khona ahambe kahle kunene asaqhuba umsebenzi welive. Kepha bekungaba kuhle aphinze angikhanze solo ngibambile la. Kumbe salahlala la akhona kulesikhashanyana. Siyabonga.
Siyabonga kakhulu Mvuna Imbutho. Thank you so much Ngcamane. Nembala umelele kahle Minister Bolonga. He would equally be happy with how you represented the ministry and government. Siyabonga kakhulu Mvuna. Maybe at this point, before we then see the awarding of Lama Teams, la Washito Minister, sifuna kwinisa ngishito ukuthi sina senior manager waka Momo. Uthi una 300 rand nje wa Momo lafuna kuphumundu. So ilula ke le. I talked about wina manje. So ungasenda a free, angistresselo free SMS, imahala le SMS. Uyisenda ku 7090. Ucheke ukuthi ma points akho sekathini. Lona the highest points nyalo ngidamnika lo 300 rand ngaMomo. So khiphanti umzoro wangakhiphe. Khiphanti incingo uya SMSa. Angithi ngishito ngathi kusukela salontsha le competition yethu labanye benu mhlambe bebangadi. But uthi nje mawulodi airtime noma uthenga ibundle. Lelinani lalo lokuthengile bekuba ma points. SMS points to 7090. Lona the highest points and akasebenzi ka MTN utawuthola 300 cha sif. Utawuthola 300 rand simfaka ku Momo account yakhe. So tawadi ke ukuthi with everything lo ithengako lengetulu kwelinani lawane emalangeni. Kula malanga siyawinisa. Ngibani ocansuna the highest points? Nonke nithi 0 points. Ngeke bantu bakethu. Ngikanti ngiholelwa ngubani manje ngayithengi le airtime yebonini. No, you can shout. 222. Ukhona lo ngetulo kwa 222?
Nasiya sandla gcinini.
232. 4. 413. Ukhona lo ngetulo kwa 413 points. Asilibone licingo ngicote nalo mphathi wami. Una 413 points at the moment and growing. Lama points
413 going once,
yemngani wami.
413, there's a hand.
Ngeke kunalo ngetulo kwa 413 points.
Yeah, ngathi usa check licingo lakhe. But ke
You have 413 points. Ibe yaqhubeka besithi remember 2 million of worth of prizes. Sicela inombolo yakho bengicela kuleli tafula sitothatha inombolo. Siyabonga kakhulu. He has 413 points. Anything you buy, load the airtime, load the data, you stand a chance to win. Siwinisa weekly, siwinisa daily, siwinikisa monthly, and the grand prize is a whooping iletu, 500,000 and above. So qhubekani ni participate.
yes, maybe kukhumbula nembukeli njengaloku sistream agciniwe ukuthi bakhona labasemakhaya abasolo basibukela. I think we do have another question kule pop-up quiz yethu la sibuta khona ukuthi now uchafata *101# utfola maphi ema products. I hope kusengakavalwa agciniwe ukuthi
Kusengavalwa,
angaqhubeka
kusengavalwa,
umbukeli ekhaya
John.
azame inhlanhla yakhe.
Yes, actually 2 have already won. Menga Nyosi Shabalala Jr. Nasicelo Nene, congratulations Emakaya. Thank you for being a part of the awards. And we will continue going with the other 2 as they win and answer correctly. At this point, siyaqhubeka to the final part of the program. And for this one, can I humbly request and invite the CEO of MTN, Babe Wandile Mjali, our PLE chairman, Babe Mark Kamaiko, our Honorable Minister, Babe Masego, and the EFA President, Babe Simelane. Please join us as we are now going to be awarding the teams from the runner-ups, Aga First Division and Premier League, and also the champions, Aga First Division and Premier League. Kona lona above 413. Oh, Zoro.
Fash.
Fashion Johnny manje. Fede. Ish.
Ay kwale kancane ngicabanga ukuthi kulesikhathi sanyalo sita awarda ema runners up National First Division na Premier League lapho khona sithi soniye yet so far lokusho ukuthi batamile bona but ngeke sibakhumbule ngoba sibathanzi bemidlalo webhola sivama kakhulu lokukhumbula ema champions ka National First Division ema runners up akhona licembu lemadlenya FC ku Premier League licembu leMbabane Highlanders sicela ukuthi ama representatives abo enyukele ngembili sabashayela tandla.
Sishaye kakhulu sicele Madlenya FC and Mbabane Highlanders representatives. Marana ups etulawa. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Gciniwe ngicela umbudele irep yemadlenya ukuthi akabani.
Family business. Over to you, Madlenya FC, the runner-ups.
Lucky Kametse wemadlenya FC runners up.
Bachawule nje bonke Madlenya. Iqala kanjalo igreatness. Yo. You can wait there, Baba Batogletsena.
Bathola ema silver medals emadlenya FC. Cabanga ukuthi Kametse utakugabisa ngesigaba sesu get the rest.
Shayan Tandla bani.
Sicela
It is
sibashayele
not easy to
tandla
get here.
emadlenya FC.
And we welcome the runner-ups, Cup Premier.
Iqembu le Highlanders. Iqembu le Highlanders, runners up Premier League. Minister uke wathinta indzaba la ukuthi leli glesi suka kuyo it was very exciting. Ngicabanga ukuthi ngiyavumelana naye minister. Nasta ukhumbula ukuthi i-Royal Leopards ne Highlanders kusuka ku-first round nakhona kwabalanga lekugcina lapho khona basidecide ukuthi ngubani uthatha the first round carrot kwaphindze kwaba njalo final game of the season. Ngicabanga ukuthi lama teams lawa lababili performe ngendlela ejabulisa ngendlela engazuthi khona isithombe
Nalisheke ngeke manje ngihle ngihambe. Kunansukulumane.
usonzile emadleni yes.
So share 80,000 comments.
For being runners up ka National First Division imadlenya ihamba ekhaya nemali engama 80,000.
We welcome Mbabane Highlanders, who are the runner-ups, Cup Premier.
Space Jele where Mbabane Highlanders ma runners up Premier League babe besibili Mbabane Highlanders utawutfola space. Nasikhuluma ukuthi Mbabane Highlanders icishe yayithatha ileague esisho nje ukuthi Mbabane Highlanders belapha kubaba ke kweMbabane Highlanders cishe lokunyenti ukwati kangcono space inside the field of play yeah kubaba nekuba salty kya
For you. Congratulations, Mbabane Highlanders, the runner-ups, Cup Premier League. And we move on to crown the champions. John, start with our first division winners.
National First Division champions sibongela licembu lelidlale lendlula onke emacembu laphindze la attain status sekwekuthi nyalo sebayi Premier League material licembu le 7 Dreams. Sicela sibashaye letandla i 7
Ashaye
Dreams.
intandla bandla endlini. Sikhombe lokuba ne-sportsmanship. Put your hands together for this team.
7 Dreams. I-7 Dreams ke nasi ibuka le team lena ngawusho ukuthi it's a combination of i-generation yebadlali lesingasho ukuthi they are upcoming kuphindze kube nebadlali laba experienced bakhona abadlali abafana nabo Jerome njali John Gama bophumlani Dlamini I think bekadlala kuManzini Wanderers. Congratulations 7 Dreams ngicabanga ukuthi uBishop lokuthi ukukhanzeka ukuhle lokuthi ublende. That's what you get when you are able to blend in Bishop. Kodwa ke nyalo I think sekucala le ring competition. You also need to buy Bishop.
Bayijwayele futhi. Yes. Sondelani la ngalala. Alisonzele lishayekela 180,000. Ish. Yes, ngicela bete ngembili bo CEO. Yes. We move on to the champions of the Premier League. So congratulate the first division. John, we are now welcoming the champions.
Cabanga ukuthi it's the ultimate prize. Nayiqala i-league onke ema-teams aqala at 0 points, but as ihamba i-league kuba na ukuthi siyawa accumulator ema-points. I-Royal Leopards bese ngiyichazile ke mina, apart from ukuthi badle ngemabala, I think badle nje nangale bhola yabo labayidlalako. And bahambile i-Royal Leopards at some point beyinema engagements outside the country, and at some point we thought they were losing it. But again, credit to i-Royal Leopards. I think i-consistency labayikhombisile nababuya ku-Africa Cup bakhombisile lokuthi they had business to do, and bakhona lokuthi bayiphakamise lenkomishi lena. Hence our champions for the season ending 2021-2022, Royal Leopards. Bashayile tandla.
Yenza njalo DJ. Congratulations to Royal Leopards, walking away with 1 million emalangeni for their good and amazing effort. Sibonge kakhulu ku Honorable Minister Wangzamani, the Chairman, the President, and the CEO. Siyabonga Bobabe for helping us with this. You may take your seats as well.
Siyayibongela i-Royal Leopards, they are 1 million richer. Anyway, I think we are now getting to the tail end of our business today.
Yes, we are. We will allow them 2 minutes but ishutele. But maybe you can tell us more about the voting libe yendiwa ngima fans.
Yes, kungaba kuveta nje ukuthi beyikhona le initiative lapho khona besithi ema fans akavotele ema players abo kuma categories lehlukene. Cabanga lokho ukuthi earlier on kuke kwaba nale indication ukuthi nabo they were going to be awarded kulo mcimbi wanamuhla. Kodwa nje kukulungisa kancane ukuthi i-voting ivalwe mhla ka-26. Lokusho ukuthi there will be a post event letawulandzela lena lapho khona batawuwiniswa khona kule voting lebeyendeka gciniwe.
Thank you very much. Sitao alawa Royal Leopards to take their seats. And as they do so, congratulate 3 other of our customers and viewers lasemakaya. Ntsanvo Makagula, Tulani Tabete, Nanhlaganipo Tiezo Dare. Bawinile kula mibuto lebo ibutwangu John.
Congratulations to the 3 winners labasemakaya. Siyabonga naloko ukuthi nihlale nathi njengalo kule event lena besi streamer live lokusho ukuthi nani nibonile ke ukuthi kwendekeni kulama awards lebekachubeka la eSibayeni Lodge. Cabanga ukuthi MTN gciniwe wende involve enhle lokuthi sithi sila aphinze abone kumcoka lokuthi nalaba semakhaya nabo kube khona le ngawuthi bebakubukela shothi they were part of us even though they were not here.
No, thank you very much, John. At this point, Sibonga Umlangeni that was handling the sign language interpretation. Sibonga all of you, Honorable Minister, President, Chairman, CEO, Siyabonga kakhulu, and to the teams. We believe we've come to the end of the program. Gune ma refreshments that are served, dinner is served. There are 2 serving points, one on the far left and the other on the far right. Lengingakcela is that we will first have our front table, Sitawalanza, to go and dish first. And thereafter, there are 2 serving points on the left and on the right that you can then join and serve yourself. Maybe, John, just to appreciate, you have been a great audience. Siyabonga lokuthi sibambisene sisawende lo msebenzi sibonga nalabasemakaya, John, and thank you as well for being a part of this.
Thank you so much Gciniwe, kubonga kuwe, kubonge kuwe wonke lokhona la kule event nalo sekhaya lebekayibukela kule stream setfu. Siyathemba lokuthi sisabuyela siyocala lensha isizini. It will be one that is going to be exciting. Iphinze isihlanganise nangalelinye ilanga Gciniwe. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, John. Royal Leopards, please take your seats for me just for 2 more seconds. Sicele umfundisi Nhleko to just come and grace everything, the food we are about to receive. Uphinde mfundisi ubonge nje konke and bless the journey as we go home.
Cela salesithandaza babe siyabonga. Sibonga Nkosi ukuthi sikumemile sicala lo msebenzi, sibonga babe lo msebenzi ukuthi ube muhle. Sihalalisela Nkosi nanange ama team la winile. Simemetela ke nyalo sibusiso sakho nakudla Nkosi lesitawudla la. Sitawusuka nalapha Nkosi siye emakhaya. Sithandazela babe kuvikelwa nguwe. Busisa Nkosi bonke labakhona lapha. Wendela ubuhle begama lika Jesu Kristu. Amen.